Following the withdrawal of Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso from Ecowas, we would like to look at how Ecowas will be affected by the withdrawal of these three Sahel states or Sahel Alliance. Now, just to contextualize it, we have like 16 members of ECOWAS here. And now to give it a context to what happened, one has to pay attention to that. What happened in the Sahel states, meaning Niger, Burkina Faso, and Mali, has nothing to do with ECOWAS or even with other ECOWAS member states. It has to do only with their own people within those countries. Now, they are taking their fate with their own hands because of the serious problems that they are facing, like security, like the terrorists, different insurgents, terrorist groups, radical groups, and also the neo-colonialism that they are facing from their former colonizer, France, which has never left the continent, and political instability. All those things are the things they are facing in their own country. So what is happening or what happened in Mali, in Niger, and Burkina Faso has nothing to do with ECOWAS. But regardless, ECOWAS has imposed a sanction. Now, in fact, if we have to talk about what is that, it is the dictators in most of the ECOWAS member states who are, who came to power through a military coup that are now demanding a democracy restorations in these three countries. Now that is like hypocrisy. That's a double standard at its best, okay? Because I want you to have a background or a context for it. Now, although these countries, they call it what happened in Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso, they call it a coup, but what happened is a revolution, and also it's uncomparable with other ECOWAS states because their coup was totally, meaning the coup or the revolution, what happened in Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger, it's totally supported by the people. We have seen people on the streets supporting their governments. Now, on the other hand, the one in the other states who came to power through a coup, they have blood. They have blood in their hands. And because there's opposition, how they came, and even some of them, when they say that, even they have acquired their power through democracy. Now, some of them are through, they came through a coup, or they're there extending their stay in power by amending the constitution of their country. They all are third termers and fourth termers in their office. Now, before we go to now the solution, let's talk about, then what it will cause the withdrawal of these countries from ECOWAS. Now, first of all, the security first and foremost, the security of Nigeria, what you see here, especially in the northern part, will be endangered because most of the borders are shared with Niger. Now, if there is no security in Niger or in Mali or in Burkina Faso, then there is no security in neither of these ECOWAS member states. They share borders, these three countries, with about, maybe 8 countries. Look at here. There is Benin, there is Ghana, there is Togo, there is Ivory Coast here, there is Guinea, there is Senegal. All these are sharing borders with them. So about 8 countries out of 16 countries, and 3 of them are actually those countries. So it's with most of the countries they share. So if there's a security problem in one of the 3 countries, then it's a security problem in all of these countries, or in the whole of ECOWAS, or in the region as well. Now, I think Nigeria or even ECOWAS should look into the mirror, should look, themselves, and say that, or ask, what does it say, for example, when they have election and when the US and EU did not value it. On when they say that, oh, this is not democracy, your election is invalid, what do those countries say? Where they say that, oh, you cannot dictate us. So the same applies for Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso. They can say what's happening within our territory. It's our business. We're taking our fate in our own hands, our destiny, our future. We are going to work to the best of our people. And this should be, in fact, supported by ECOWAS, that you are not doing. They can say that, and they are saying that. So what's hard to understand now? So this is so when they say that, of course, ECOWAS cannot say otherwise. They simply have to accept. Now, in terms of population, now the total of these 16 countries account for 424.3 million of people in these 16 West African nations. Now, out of that, around 70 million in total are, that's Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso together. Okay, in terms of GDP, also one can analyze that. Now, it is the first time in the bloc's nearly 50 years of existence that its members are withdrawing in such a manner. Now, analysts say that it's an unprecedented blow to the group and a further threat to the region's stability. This is what the Time online media has published. Now, the question what we have to ask is, how important is ECOWAS actually, or how important is this Sahel State Alliance to ECOWAS, meaning Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso? Now, let us go, and I want to share with you the Time, what it has published and regarding with this. And I'm going to read you some part of the article that will give you a bit of background look. Now, this is the 15 national regional bloc economic community of West African states was established in 1975 with one goal, which was to promote cooperation and integration in order to raise the living standards of its people and to maintain and enhance economic stability. Now, it has now since 1975, it has grown to become the region's top political authority, often collaborating with states to solve domestic challenges on various fronts, from politics to economy and security. Now, under the current leadership of Nigeria, meaning Bola Tinubu, with this West African economic powerhouse, ECOWAS, is needed more than ever, given the region's stability being threatened by, as they call them, the Time magazine calls it, rampant coups and security crisis. It operates, in quotation opens, in a world where you need to be strong in one block and united in solidarity. This is what Babacar Ndiaye said, who is a senior fellow with the Senegal-based Timbuktu Institute for Peace Studies. Now, the problem, though, is that some believe ECOWAS is fast losing its goodwill and support from many West Africans, from its own people, and from the broader Africans at home and globally. Okay, it's losing its goodwill, who see it as failing to represent their interests in a region where citizens have complained of not benefiting from their own natural resources in their countries. You see the adversity. Now, quotation opens and it says, when you see citizens pushing by and seeing ECOWAS as the leaders' club, or leaders who support each other at the detriment of citizens, it doesn't work well. This is what Oge Onugbu said. He's the director of the Africa program at the US-based Wilson Center. It's a think tank group. This time also discusses, what is the legal procedure when a country is about to withdraw from Ecowas, that it says it has to give a 1-year notice. But who gave a 1-year notice when they imposed sanction, including the basic needs of the people of Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger? Nobody gave them a notice so that they could stock their food, their medicine. Nobody gives them a notice. So why should we expect these states to give a notice of 1 year? So I think legally also it's just ridiculous. And I think it's ECOWAS, based on this analysis, ECOWAS will be losing, by the withdrawal of these Sahel states, Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger from ECOWAS. Not the other way. Anyway, fam, let us know in the comment section, what do you think of this? Who will be affected more, ECOWAS or these 3 states who are leaving? Please share your view in the comment section. All your comments are welcome. Your input, your questions, your suggestions, they are all valuable to us. So please let us know in the comment section. And don't forget also to go ahead and subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so that you will be notified whenever we have a new video or a live stream. Give it thumbs up if you like what we bring you here, and share the video with your network. It will help us. It will help our YouTube algorithm while we empower each other with information and knowledge. And please, if you want to help us further, go ahead and donate to our PayPal account. You can find it in the description section, or I will pin it also in the comment. That was it for me. It's a chai chow, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.